Welcome Dart Players one and all. Today on Straight to the Point, as per your requests, I'm going to be playing level 9 on NECA on a first to 9 basis. Now I know this is going to be a pretty long video, so if you do just want to pick a couple of legs, be sure to check out leg 3, the second leg I win. That was my best leg. I normally have a good practice session against NECA bot once a week at the moment. Just to put you in the picture, level 9, which I'm playing against now, is pretty much professional level. It's going to be averaging round about 90 to 94, anywhere between that. Statistically, I can only beat this level over this long course about 40% of the time. A lot of people have suggested they'd like to see me in Q School this year, and I'm thinking about it, but you know, if I'm going to be competitive in Q School, I really need to be beating a 93, 92 average at least 60% of the time, really. Because averaging between sort of 80 to 88 will win you a few games, but it's really not going to keep you competitive on the professional circuit. We've got off to a decent start, 80, 85 and 99. I have to go back down again. Yeah, another score of 99. One thing I will say, during this practice session, I don't play my best. The average at the end will go over, and it's not bad, it's still a good average. You know, it's pretty much exactly what I say I'm averaging most games, to be fair. It's just over 80, or just over 81, I think. But I'm definitely not playing my best. When I look back on the starts, I don't hit as many 180s as I normally do, and 1040s. The level of 10s is pretty good, but generally I found myself hitting a lot of like 135s in this game, instead of 1040s, and a lot of scores of like 93, 91, 95, just 96s, 97s. Well, they're as good as 10s, you know, they corrections, but generally when you're playing well, you do see an uplift on the amount of tons. I've made a right mess of this 70. I went for bullseye, double 14, hit a single 7, so I went for treble 13 with the next start. I went in a 6, but luckily I've recovered with the last. I've hit a treble 11 to leave 32. I didn't expect to be back, because 9 out of 10 times this machine is not going to give you over 18 darts, so I've been fortunate here to come back for the 32. I have a 19 dart holder throw to start the match off, so not terrible. That's not going to win you a lot of games against this level though. Generally 18 darts is the most you're going to get. And he's kicked off quite beautifully here with a 1-3-4, so this is now on the machine start. Of course he's throwing first, so it's not as big a concern. I started with a really bad first visit. The first 2 darts were just a bit unlucky on the wire or close. That last start was terrible. So that's all I'm going to be thinking to myself now is, right, keep straight. Let's try and hit a few tons, get down, and if he gives you a shot to go out in 15 or 18, have a go at it. But the chances are I've lost this leg unless I hit something big. He's left me a little bit of a door opening there. So just 1-3-4 and a ton to start is big, but then only 80 with the next, so he's still averaging over 100 a visit. But if I can hit a ton 40, it's going to put me right back in it. Only a ton. Still, not on my darts, not the end of the world. Let's just make sure I leave a finish with this throw and keep some pressure on him. Gonna have to go back up now. I decided to stay there because it was so inviting, even though it was the wrong thing to do mathematically. I was so confident about getting that last dart in the treble. So 201 after 12. Not the end of the world. It's not good enough to break through, but it's not the end of the world. Especially if I can put in a good visit here, which I have. It's another 10, 101 after 15. So I might get a go at the 18 darter, but I don't. He's held throwing 18, which I kind of expected him to do. As I said earlier, 18 darts on this level is pretty much the legs over. So this is a huge leg now. to whole throw, so I need a good start. And I've got one. That's unlucky. 135 scored. Just the wrong side of the wire with the last dart. And Knackerbot's followed up with a 1040 though. So chances are I'm going to need a 15 dart hole now. Nice and high with the first dart just above the treble. Should get another 2 in there. Yeah, that's a beautiful 1040. 135, 1040. That's a really good start. Knackerbot only with 92. So he's still in there. There's only 43 points in it. But I've got another 3 darts in my hand to pull away. Single 20. I should go 18s now because 2 single 18s will set up the 170. That's a treble 18. Stay there for another. Yes, that's good darts. 128 scored. Leaves me on 98 after just 9 darts. That's a proper leg of darts. So this is for an 11 darter. Treble 20, double 19. I hate double 19 though. Treble 20 is there, double 19. That's low, just up a bit for a 12. Close, but no cigar. And he's come back with 97, so he's on 72 after 12, so again he's averaging over 100 as well, so I really need to check this 38 now. With my next 3 darts. Double 19. Wired it. Ah, I've pulled it. Huge dart coming in. Got to throw over it, and it's there, just about. It's a 15 dart hold. Nice 100 average leg. Could have been better. One of those legs, shoulda, woulda, could have been. But 15 darter, nevertheless. It's the same as it in 4 consecutive tons and taking out the 101. So it's going to take some beating. He's kicked off again with a 1040. So this is another big leg. Only 60 to start though. But again, it's not on my throw. That's the vital thing. And he's hit a 180. 1040, 1080 on his own throw. 181 left after 6. I mean, I can't expect to win this leg really. So I'm just going to think, right, keep him straight at a couple of tons. He might make a few mistakes. If he does and I get a shot, we'll have a go at it. If I don't, so be it. So he's made a mistake there, same as I have in the throw before it, which is 45. So he puts him on 136 points. I'm all the way back on 396. So that's all I'm thinking now is, right, just hit something steady. Let's just get that, keep this average up. 82 scored, not the end of the world. And he scored 104 to leave 32 after 12 darts. Second leg in a row he's averaged over 100. That's proper shooting, that. If I can put 2 trebles in here now, it'll still give me a decent leg. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Only 59. I doubt I'm coming back now. Somehow I am. 255 left. So this has been my worst leg so far. 60, 45, 82, 59. But if I can just hit something here, decent, just to put a bit of pressure back on it. Only 91 scored, so I didn't get to a finish on that visit, on that leg, but hey ho, and he's gone out, and I think that was 16. I went a bit too quick for me to see, but nevertheless, it's a very good hole to throw. Can't complain about losing that leg. And that puts the score at 2-all. So I really want to get this leg now. If I can hold throw here and get ahead 3-2, so I've beaten him on the best of 5 format so far, then I'll be happy with that. I've started with a steady 10 and he's come back straight with a 1040. So this is game on now, definitely. I know I'm going to need 1 treble per visit on average if I want to win this leg. Only 57, so that's pretty much given the darts away. So I've scored 157 in 2 visits. He scored 140 with his first. He's only come back with 60, so I'm 43 points behind on throw already, 2 visits in. But if I can still just try and get 1 treble, keep the pressure on him. And I can't, 58. So starting to flag a little bit now. He's set a solid 10, so he's again averaging 100 on the score end. But I'm still in this leg. This is not the end of the world. 85 behind with 3 darts in your hand. Never know your luck. Great last dart in the treble 18. 93 scored. Puts me back in it. He's only at 85, so he's got 116 for a 15 darter of his own. I'm back at 193 after 12, so as long as I can leave a decent finish, I might just get a go at it. So that is the plan. Treble 20, and another treble 20, yes. Gotta come down, a treble 19. And it's there, 177 to set up that double 8. Yeah, give it some. That's a belting shot. Double 8 left now. And I'm going to get a go at it. For a 16 dart hold. Wrong bed. Nightmare. Oh, that hurts. That is so rare I do that. Yeah, that one hurts. Just taking a breather as I put the score in, because I cannot believe I've done that. Hey ho, it happens. Just gotta man up and get on with it. But I know I've lost it. And I have. He's gone out in 17 darts. Yeah, that really hurt. And I'll be honest, that does affect me in a couple of legs going forward. Which is obviously something I need to work on. But when you've had such a big opportunity to push ahead, and you just blow it by the finest margin, or a silly mistake, it is painful. 85 to start the next leg, to his 81, so reasonable start by both, and now he's at a ton, so again, if I'm going to win this leg, I'm going to need 15 darts. Put myself under all sorts of pressure now by making that one mistake. Only 59. And that's a beautiful 1040s hit. So that's a brilliant leg, really, isn't it? He's on 180 after 9 darts, again over 100 a visit. It's so difficult trying to keep up with this level scoring. Now, when I'm playing well, I can definitely keep up with this, but it's pretty monotonous from him today. 80 after 12, again over 100 average on the scoring. I can hit a treble with my 3 darts, probably 7 out of 10 visits on average. Statistically, that is, of course. We'll have good days and bad days. But for some reason, he's playing particularly well. There's only been one chance on which I've gone over 18 darts. Whereas normally you can expect 2 or 3 on throw. But still, I'm still in this leg. I'm on a 215 after 12 darts. So if I can put in a big visit here, set up a shot, and hope to get a go at it. 10 will do, 115 left. I don't get a go at it. Never mind. And so the score is 2-4. And that miss is still affecting me. So I really am now trying to just put that behind me. I'm thinking, right, just hold throw. Try and break him in the next. Hold throw again. And you're sorted. That's a better start. 96 scored. Steady ton from the level 9. It's gone low, so I'm going to have to go down again. Just stay there. That's a hard line, it's only 58. That was a really, really tough effort. When you go just above the treble, you're thinking, right, just put it just underneath it, it's got to go in. When it lands in that very fine gap between them, there's not a lot you can do about it. That sort of accuracy is... It's hard to be more accurate than that, even if you throw a really, really good dart. Bit of 10 to follow up. So again, not the end of the world, 247 after 9. He's put in a 1080, 161 for him after 9. So he's definitely outscoring me again. But we're still in it. We are still in this. Gotta find a treble here with the last dart. That has made life very difficult because I've just given him 6 darts now at 161. And he's hit a 137, double 12 after 12. Again, just way over 100 average in this leg. It's not normally this good. It's normally around a 90 average, but maybe 93 on the scoring. The amount of times he's averaged over 100 on the scoring so far is just berserk. 14 dart breaker throw for the computer. But he starts with 59. Right, have a breather. Let's check the averages. So I'm averaging 81 overall, 84 scoring. Roughly, of course, I'm not going to bother with the 0 points. And they're too small to count. I don't know why they do that on TV. That's like 80.19. We'll just call it 80. If it's over 0.5, just give them the higher number. 95, so yep, I've pushed a bit of pressure on his first score. He's kicked back with 45, so huge opportunity. Gigantic opportunity. Oh, that's a big mistake. 1 in the treble, 5, 1 in the single. Gotta go downstairs. Good recovery. 77 scored. That was a big last start. He's kicked off with a 10. So again, I am looking good to get a break here. If I can just keep him straight. Treble 5 again. I know. That is hard lines. Treble 20 with the last start, just to sort out the score. 76 scored. I just really compensated for that first start. Both of them on the wire of that treble. It happens. Just got to focus on keeping them straight now. Oh, it was a great first start as well. Expected it was something bigger than that last start. Just let it go too early. And it's ruined it. And he's at 121 and 136. Did he 40 after 15? This is the first leg in a while he's actually scored under a ton. But it is on his throw, and I am not able to keep up on this occasion. Throwing again one of my worst legs of the match. Put in 2 bad visits in that game. 6-2. Yeah, that one mistake really turned this game around. But that's why I like practicing this. Because it does test you mentally, the same as it would being in a real game. And now I'm having to drag my game up with me. I'm having to dig deep to try and beat it. I've only started with 60, all of them lovely and straight, just above the treble. Could have been a lot more, but that starts. He's kicked off with a 1040, so he's threatening another break. 81 scored, so not a bad reply, but not enough. He's at another 10, so he's going to be putting in a 15 darter minimum again this leg. I know that now, so I know I need a 2 treble visit. I've got to make up for that 60 at some point in this leg. That's gone. 43 scored, that's just not enough. He's at another 1061 after 9 for the second or third time in this game. He is scoring particularly well. Treble 20, that's more like it. Single 20, big last darts. I've had to go down again, but 99 scored. I seem to get a lot of 99s in this game. 99s, 96s, and 93s. And 95s. It's really, really strange. I normally tend to be pretty straightforward. 10s, 1040s. But there's a lot of just 1 or 2 stray darts going in here and there. Which is usually my strong point, keeping them straight. But there we have it. He's hit a 13 dart at a break again. 7-2 now. That's all I'm going to think now is, right, just get a comeback. Let's start doing something. I definitely have put that bad leg out of my mind now. That's a great start. Solid 10. But those darts do look a lot better. They're all there or thereabouts, you know. They look like they've been thrown well. They were all at a similar angle and all in or close, which is a very good sign. Gonna have to go down again. A treble 18 now. Bit unlucky. 57 scored, but again, all on the wire or close. If we look at what he's at 58, 137 and 59. So he's not having his best leg either. If I can hit one treble here, we're neck and neck. And I have done. That's a really good time to get a ton in. That was needed. And he's given me a chance. He's only at 60. So he's on 187 after 12. I'm on 244 after 9. So I can still average over 100 in this leg myself if I can put a 2 treble visit in now. Or a big... Oh, what have I done there? That is the worst dart I've thrown this year. And that is no better either. That is definitely my worst visit this year to a dartboard. Without a doubt. I remember doing it and thinking it at the time. That is awful. And do I need to win this leg? So I'm just going to have to hit something massive now. And just hope. 99 again. Oh, there's a lot of 99s in this game. But 119, and he's missed. So I've got a chance at 119. This is a must. Treble 19. Yes. Treble 12. It's taking a breather. I know the single leaves me the bull. The treble leaves me the double 13. Treble 12. There it is. Double 13. Oh, yes. What a finish. Treble, treble, double. Doesn't get much better than that. Only 119, but it's a really, really good finish, that. Bit of relief on my face there. I really thought I was going to get a pretty bad tuning, which I still am, but it's a breaker throw. If I can hold now, break again, who knows. Have to start with something decent though. 59. Again though, they were all well thrown darts. It's just didn't go in. Solid 10 in reply from Macabot. That's a low first dart, but still in the 20s. So, oh, I'm going over it, that's rare. Only 60. Don't try that at home. I don't know why I stayed there. He's followed with 60, so still got a chance. A 50 and 60 to open up, and scores is just not good enough, so I need to get a treble here, just to give me an outsider's chance. That's a big last start. Good solid 10. And he's replied with another good solid 10 of his own. But I'm only 41 points behind. Let's keep him straight. That's a perfect first start. If it's not going to go in, that is where I want it. I've just rushed the next dart. I threw that second dart far too fast. I think I got all excited when I saw the first one. It's just ruined the throw. 45, and he's come up with 122 to leave 119. So if he hits that, payback for the last visit. Gonna have to switch, and 18s now. That's a good last start again. But 93 scored. And he's checked it out in 15 darts. Fair play to him. 15 dart hold. 15 dart break, sorry. But only 60 to start the next one. And this is, remember, this first to 9. So now I know I can't lose another leg. Which kind of takes the pressure off me in some ways. 95 scored. I'll probably start to kick in for a couple of legs now. And he's only replied with 60 as well. So just one treble visit. Keep on getting one treble visit, and we will get a chance. 96. Beautiful switching down to the 19s. And he's made another mistake. 45. So, gigantic opportunity. Treble 20. I think that's a treble 5 it is, so I'm going to switch down now because I don't want to risk following it. And a treble 19. What a leg this is. 95, 96, 132. That's proper darts. He's come back with a 1040, so he's corrected his leg, to be fair. He's looking good at for an 18 darter to hold. But I'm looking better, so it's just a case of not giving him the opportunity now. Got to go 18s with this last dart, surely. I missed, but there we go. I've left 120 after 12, which is hit this now for a 15 dart breaker throw. Hold, and before you know it, the score is 5-8. Treble 20 is there. Big 20 now. Beautiful. I've blocked it a little bit, so I'm going to have to just throw over them. Yeah, it was a difficult double top to get that one. But will I come back? I do. He's missed a double. So tops it is. Put this in one 16 dart break. And we just want a whole throw to get to 5-8. And this game, all of a sudden, is close again. Now we have it. Beautiful 16 dart break. So the comeback is on. Well and truly. But I've got a whole throw. Last time I broke, I was unable to hold. To be fair, that wasn't just down to my leg, though he did play very, very well. Oh, 1040 to kick off. Proper darts. And he's only at 60, but I do think I doubt I'm going to get more than 15 darts to hold by here. With the way he's retaliated when I did break his throw previously. So I've got to keep on him. Treble 20 is there with the first dart. I have to go down 97 to back up that 1040. It's good darts. Good set of play as well. 264 is a nice leave after 6 darts. If I hit a 10, I leave a 164. If I hit 94, I leave a 170. So I've got options now. Single 20. Got to come down. I've blocked it, treble 18. Would have left a 170, but never mind. Still a treble a visit on average, because the 1040 we started with. 206 after 9 is still a beautiful leg, and he's hit a 1040 in reply, so again he's averaging 100 dead. 201 after 9. Neck and neck. So, alright, just leave myself a shot and take it out. Need to get this out in 15 darts. Big dart coming in. Woo! Just about. 96 scored. Sets up 110 finish. And he's at another 10. 101 scored. So again, he's averaging a good solid 10 in this leg. 110 it is. Treble 20. Oh, straight in a 1. Shaking my head, but keep it solid now. Treble 20. There it is. Big 9. Set up tops. So if I get a go at it, well, he's missed a double, so I'll get a go for back-to-back 16 dart legs, which is good darts. It's not 100 average, which is what I really need, but it's going to take some beating. It's only one dart away from 100 average. Yeah, we'll take that. And so it was 5-8. And he started with 85, so one good leg to break again, and we're throwing to just go 2 legs away from him. That's a treble 1 with the first dart, so not a great start. Got to stay there. Treble 20, great recovery. Going down now because it's blocked. 7. Only 7 he scored. And he's come back with a 1040. 155 points behind now. And I've only thrown 3 darts. Having to come down, stay there though. 58 scored. So I need him to make a mistake. And he hasn't. Solid 10 from him again. So again, he's averaging quite a bit over 100 in this leg. And unfortunately for me, he's also got the advantage of throw. So this just isn't happening. Got to go down again. That's a treble 7. So only 60 scored. And he's at another 1040. 36 left after 12 darts. 13 dart legs. Just incredible darts. But let's hit something big and put some pressure on him anyway. Treble 20, treble 20. Come on, let's get the 180. There we have it. It took a long time, but we got there in the end. Unfortunately, that is my last throw of the game. And he's checked out in 13 to beat me 9-5. So not my best effort, but the overall average for myself, 81.18, with a scoring average of 82.90. And for Nakabot level 9, an overall average of just shy of 93. A scoring average just under 97. So that was a particularly good effort from him. But that's it for today, exactly as was requested. Myself against Nakabot, first to 9 legs. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.